Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy in another round where we start by talking to Ragnar van Winter.
Inquisitor, you have a message from the Caligari Conclave.
I've been expecting this for a while. My job is not done in this subsector.
Inquisitor, I require your expertise once again. The pacification of the Triglav subsector is still underway, and the Astra Militarum forces are occupied on various worlds where long isolation steered billions away from the path of righteousness. Meanwhile, Lord Bertram, the governor of the Clamoris system, has reported an attack by Xenos raiders on his palace. In light of your recent discoveries in the Aureus system, I strongly suspect that this might be the handiwork of the Dark Elder again. The Clamoris system is the administrative center of the subsector, and we need to act immediately. He won't last until the Imperial forces arrive. I want you to save the governor, otherwise we have another chaotic situation on our hands.
Alright, and that seems to be another priority assignment. No? Yes? No? Okay, good. We go on with the Harbingers of Hate, obviously, which we did in the last episode too, so the last part of Nereus III. The backwater planet of Nereus III has endured a series of attacks and most of the noble houses retreated into their castles and fortresses. My captain thinks that under these circumstances the only Voidport on the planet could be a vital asset and I should move against the forces of the Black Legion. I see the reason behind her suggestion, but still I find her obsession with this Voidport interesting.
Bolstered the defenses personally, but the battle here looks like a sideshow.
I humbly disagree, Inquisitor. This is an isolated backwater world with a single functional void port. Losing the only connection to the Imperium would be a logistical nightmare, not to mention the psychological impact. You must silence the Black Legion artillery before the void shields fail.
And the thriving rogue trader enclave is besieged.
What can I say, Inquisitor? We are who we are.
We are who we are, and oftentimes, not oftentimes, but basically you can't change who we are, alright? I guess, depending on what you want to change, But, well, anyways, I'm not gonna go into that. We have a few things to do. In the beginning, actually, in the alpha version of this game, I was actually very intrigued about the time limit, and since the game back in the day, I always say either it was not balanced, which is, I guess, which you could just say was true a little bit, because I there had really trouble not completing that mission, but I did die a lot of times. It was more difficult, let's call it like that, although I'm not 100% certain if it was just the equipment, or whether they changed basically stats in this game, which I think. But there, back in the day, we had some trouble with the time limit, which I currently don't have anymore. Which is quite good that changed, actually. That is the whole thing I wanted to say. Weirdly enough, and a lot of inoculators already used by us, although the force here was quite big, right? A lot of Black Legion guys and a lot of rebels. Not very nice. Okay, mortar down.
Shields protecting the Voidport are working at 32% efficiency, detecting increasing fluctuation in the dispersion patterns.
Whatever that exactly means. And I just realized I did a major mistake. In the off, I did not actually clear the inventory. That is not very good. Shame on me. That could mean we might get into the at the point which I hate, is one of the points I hate most a full inventory and not being able to go back, teleport or town portal back, and that is not cool. So luckily we have a inoculator refill, although it is not utterly needed by now, but at least we are full again, so we can freely use it. Always nice to have some missions where you are able to refill your inoculators. There are some missions where the inoculator refill, quite by accident, is very, very rare, to say the least. Oh, goodness lord. Okay, that was amazing. I could have seen that, I know. You have to say the containers there stood there absolutely amazingly, distracting all of our explosive shells from the desired targets. That's always very, very nice. Down, we can reload a little bit later. At least let's then take down the second mortar.
Only one Black Legion battery left. I hope those shields hold for a few more minutes.
They will. They will. Okay, what I said in the beginning, well, with time is of the essence, as you can see how much time here has already passed, or how big the timer actually is, how much time we have. It is good enough, right? Alright, good. Multi-melter might be a weapon which could be quite good, although it is a heat-based weapon. And this is... I never got used to that. You know, okay, yes, I obviously got used to heat-based weapons in this game. What I just want to say is... they have, of course, their advantages, right? A less gun, for example, has the beam...
Imperial reconnaissance forces located. Potentially useful assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required.
They have the beam, I think it's called Hotshot, which passes through...
Reconnaissance force reloading. Set basic. Follow and protect order to the survivors.
which passes through a couple of enemies at once, which is absolutely amazing. But on the other hand, heat-based weapons have a cooldown, you know? Once they overheat, it is not so cool anymore, and the overheat takes longer to cool down than actually reloading. So it's always a hard thing to decide what kind of weapon you use. Okay, then that was actually it. We are through. Inventory was not full, so everything worked out well.
Black Legion artillery has been eliminated. The Voidport is safe for now. I hope our rogue trader friends will be grateful, Captain.
They aren't our friends, Inquisitor. They are the ones who owe us a favor.
Alright, and that, you guys, brings us right now to the end of this episode. And you know it, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see ya in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.